Okay, good evening here. We're back for our second game of the night between the varsity boys Clymer Pirates at the Ripley Eagles. We're in Ripley, New York here. This is our first time with the Clymer Pirates, but they do have a very good team. Very nice team this year. They're 7-2 overall and 4-1 in the league, as they are going to be a tough one to beat in this Class D division. And we have had Ripley Eagles, as they are back after a couple years of non-action here in Ripley. So it's been a struggle for Coach Luter, but they are improving, and it will be interesting to see how much they have improved here. Can only ask for the little things here tonight, but a tough Clymer squad here, and this is our first home game in a while for these Ripley Eagles. We got a nice crowd here for Ripley, and they've always supported their kids here in Ripley. And here we go for Clymer. Adam Walker, a junior, number 22, is the starting lineups here for Clymer. And Cliff Bailey, a senior, number 10.
Senior, number 21, Jesse Billy.
And Jesse Billy, number 21, a senior.
Number 24, Andy Reinwald.
Andrew Widewall, there's a senior, number 24, he's 6'5" kid. And Dan Lichtis, number 32, big kid, because they got some big kids on this Clymer Pirates team.
A senior, number 22, Nate Rogers.
And Nate Rogers is starting for the Ripley Eagles, number 22.
Sophomore, number 21,
Kyle Hammond, number 21, sophomore.
Senior, number 4, Sawyer Imers.
Sawyer Imers, a senior, number 4.
Senior, number 10, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith, senior, number 10.
Senior, number 12, Chris McCorkle. The rest of the Ripley
Chris
Eagles.
McCorkle, senior.
At this time, please stand to sing the national
As these kids are pumped up. Samantha Gardner, a Ripley student, is going to sing us the national anthem. We're going to take time out and listen to this one. Now Ripley coached by Coach David Luter. Ripley will have their hands full, but it's all about improvement. See how these kids have progressed. I'm sure their skills have improved over these few weeks since we've seen them. Tough, big height here advantage and strength advantage here for the Clymer kids. There's the jump ball. Look this out of bounds and off of the head of, who was that? 10, Josh Smith. Ouch. Well, here Clymer inbounds. Two, Adam Walker inside to lick this turnaround jumper, no good. There's a rebound by Billy, kicks it back out. There's the drive on Adam Walker as he's got the first bucket of the day, driving the lane. Here's Chris McCorkle bringing it up, senior for Ripley. Here's Eimer's no good. Rebound by Jesse Billy. Here's Adam Walker bringing it up, sophomore. Over to Billy, no good. Rebound there by Rogers. He's got numbers. Good crossover, and he takes it to the hoop and in. Good move by Nathan Rogers. First bucket for Ripley. He's up top, Adam Walker. Driving the lane, kick out to Billy. Billy driving and has it rejected there by Josh Smith. No good by Cliff Bailey. As he crosses the end bound inside to Renwald. Renwald kicks it out to Cliff Bailey. No good. It's going to go the other way. And the Ripley crowd is pumped up and they're ready to go. As we mentioned, first game in a couple years and then the first home game in a couple years. They had one other home game scheduled, but it was canceled due to weather. There's Josh Smith. Stolen away. Josh Smith has it rejected. Ball is loose and 20 no good. Kyle Hammond. And there's a foul. He got a foul on Kyle Hammond. So he fouled Lichtus. There we go, and right to the lane. Nobody picked up Jesse Billy as he gets a second bucket, 4-2 Clymer. This Rogers has it stolen away. Stolen away by Cliff Bailey. Takes it down the court, kicks it outside, and that is good. Adam Walker's got a pair of buckets here early on. Good penetration there. Here's Shaylin Eimers out to Rogers. Rogers to McCorkle. Driving the lane. Lost it. Kicks it out. And we're going to have 3 seconds as Kyle Hammonds is in the lane. Bringing it up, Adam Walker. Walker driving away and no good. Rebound. Good rebound there by Rogers, but Eimers lost it. Renwald inside to lick this, and there's an advantage. Good defense, though, by Rogers. Here's McCorkle. McCorkle looking for help and has it stolen away by Jesse Billy. Billy up top, and that's good to Walker. Walker's got 6 of the 8 points here for Clymer.
Wake up, let's go.
McCorkle picks up his dribble, needs some help. Here's Rogers. Oh, to Eimers. Eimers, good dribble inside. No good. A little strong off the backboard. And Clymer's ready to run too. And no good. And we got a foul here on Rogers. It's going to be 2 shots.
You guys got to run back.
So early on here, 4.5 minutes left. And Coach Luter's going to take a quick timeout, just a 20 seconds. So we'll stay with you here. Once again, this is Destination Chautauqua County Sports. I'm Steve Kieser with producer Chris Burt, our ready man Jeff Zook, and Randy Burt tonight. We bring you coverage from all around our viewership as we go to Ripley, Brockton, Clymer, Sherman, Westfield, Chautauqua Lake. First time in Ripley, but we will be back a couple more times. It's a good atmosphere here. And I can sense in the community he's happy basketball is back. And Coach Luter, he's a good guy, good coach to bring in here. He'll teach your kids the basic, and they'll come out of it knowing a lot more about basketball and a lot more about teamwork than they ever thought. And I could see their improvement right away already. As McCorkle out of the ball game, and Eric Horseman is in for the first time today. Here's Cliff Bailey, no good. First shot, Cliff Bailey, senior. His second free throw is good. It's 9-2. Here's Nate Rogers. Bringing it up. Here's inside, and that's stolen away by Cliff Bailey. And he's ready to run. And no foul called. Inside underneath Cliff Bailey, no good. Rewald tried to go back up, but had it knocked away by Smith. Here's Rogers running the break. And a good push by Rogers as he has scored all of Ripley's points. So Nate Rogers is a good little push there. Both of his points in transition. And there's a pick by Lichtis. And Adam Walker runs the lane right off of that pick by Lichtis as he picked Rogers out of there, and there was nobody left. Here's Eimers, tough pass for Smith, stolen away. Here's Cliff Bailey. Bailey up to Lichtis, good pass. Lichtis' first basket, good job right there. Found the back door. Nathan Rogers over to Eimers. There's Josh Smith inside to stolen away by Rowald. And now they got a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. And extra pass is Rowald. Can't get in. We got a jump ball. It's going to go to Ripley basketball here. 13-4. 3:22 left here in the first quarter. I'm going to go Nathan Rogers. To Eimers, to Josh Smith inside to Horseman. He can't handle it. There's Cliff Bailey. Strong with his dribble. There's the cutter, Lichtis, and he loses it out of bounds. Good pass there by Walker to the cutting Lichtis, but he lost it. Out of bounds, and now, ooh, it's actually going to be Clymer basketball here. Up top to Lichtis. Lichtis under down low, and he found Cliff Bailey. Bailey has his first bucket, 3 points. Good find there by Alex Lichtis. Dan Lichtis. Here's Eimers to Horseman. And Horseman gives it away. Here's Bailey to Rewalt in the lane. Yeah. Ripley just does not have the size, and we got a foul here. Rewald, senior. Looks like we'll go to the line. Nope, take that back. That's going to be Dan Lichtis who got fouled. Lichtis, big kid, sophomore. So good young talent by these Clymer teams. Lichtis no good on the first free throw. Dan Lichtis, 6'2". Second free throw is good. It was 16-4. Here's Nate Rogers. They run their offense on the other side. Here's Josh Smith. Finds the cutter, and he got a travel. Travel on Josh Smith. Kyle Hammond with the pass into Josh Smith. Smith with the travel. No, Andrew Walker, and they get that screen, and that's going to go the other way as Walker went around the screen but tried to kick it back out and threw it away. There's Nathan Rogers, senior. Gives it up to Eimers, inside to Hammond, and a bad pass again. That's not open there in the lane. Cliff Bailey. Yeah, good fast break point is Bailey. He's got 5 here in the quarter. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. There's Nathan Rogers over to, has it knocked away by Cliff Bailey. Man, we got a whole new 5 in for Clymer. And you see Coach Luters. And Coach Luter's going to take a timeout here. Always coaching. And we're going to take a quick timeout here too as well, here for Cable Access Channel 5 out of Mayville.
Rosita, did you know there's a right way to sneeze? Let's show them, Emma. Yeah, got it. When you feel like your nose needs to give it at you, this is how you act, this is what you do. Lift your arm up high, bend it toward your face. Sneeze right there in the bendy place. Achoo, achoo. You can do it with ease. Achoo, achoo. That's the right way to sneeze. Thank you.
To learn more about preventing flu, visit flu.gov.
Okay, we're back here in Ripley. It's 18-4. Clymer Pirates have the lead over the Ripley Eagles here in varsity action. My name's Steve Kieser here with Cable Access Channel 5. We watched the first game. The Lady Pirates took care of the Lady Eagles. I believe it was 39-7. But we can see improvement out of these Ripley Eagles, and that's good to see. That's good to see. And, you know, I forgot to mention our officials tonight. Our officials are Scott Van Stee and Bob Bankowski, who helped me out in the varsity girls game. Done Ripley basketball. Here's Rogers. Over to Kyle Hammond, can't handle it. Jeremiah Brooks in the ball game for Ripley now. Whole new 5 here for Clymer. As this is Les Barzik bringing it up. Justin White is in the ball game now. He's taking Horseman to the hoop. And he kicks it out. To number 23, Garrett Eggleston. As Eggleston hits the 3. Also, Ryan Phelps and Shane Wick are round out the 5 as that's stolen away by Justin White. Barzik. To Eggleston inside to Wick, and that's stolen away by Eimers. Here's Rogers. Here's where Ripley's got all their points in transition. Inside, there's Brooks trying to dribble deep and gets it out to Kyle Hammond. Hammond to Eimers, and that's tipped away by Barzik. Barzik now, all the way down, no good, but there's the rebound, and good. Ryan Phelps gets the bucket on the offensive rebound. So Phelps' first bucket. He's a junior, number 30, 5'11". Got a foul was on Nathan Rogers, his second. And it's a three-point play for Ryan Phelps. There's now 24-4 here, Clymer. Just a minute left here, or 40 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Take that.
Here's Horseman up top to Rogers for 3. And no good. Saved. And Wick gets it to Barzik. Barzik covered by Rogers. Eggleston over to White. Justin White across. 16 seconds left. And there's a miss by Eggleston, but the rebound by Wick, and he puts it up. So he's got a pair of just 5 seconds left. Rogers notices that. Puts it up for 3 and no good. So Clymer jumps up big, 26-4 here in the first quarter. As we're going to take a little break in the action before we bring you to the second quarter here. His name's Steve Kieser here with Cable Access Channel 5 out of Mayville. Want me to keep going?
What you just said.
Oh wait.
He goes, are there 4 quarters or 3?
Yeah, well, they had left 3 out there. And only had 3 guys. So now you
Okay, we're back here for second quarter action. 26-4 Clymer. Clymer, very good team as they're expected to compete for this division championship. Ripley, as we mentioned, it's been a couple years out, but I can see improvement in this, just how, just in their confidence, their ball handling. And that's good to see. Here's Barzik taking it in. With the White to Phelps. And Wick has to go through his hands. It'll be Ripley basketball. Horseman into Rogers as Rogers running the point here. He's got all 4 points here for Ripley. Here's Hammond. No, way off on that one. There's Garrett Eggleston with the board. Gets it up to Barzik. Yeah, we got a travel there. And just a little in between passing and dribbling there is Lee Barzik. There's Horseman in the corner for Hammond. There's Rogers. There it is. Oh. It's going to stay White basketball. And Horseman to inbound. Eric Horseman to Rogers inside to Brooks. Brooks no good. Coach Luter liked that shot though as he fought his way to get an open look. Here's Justin White. Up top to Phillips. Or Eggleston, sorry. Here's Phillips with the basketball. As they just work at that perimeter. Barzik, 15 on the shot clock. Inside to Phelps. Upside to Wick. No good, but there's a rebound by Phelps. We're just 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Phelps or Eggleston, no good, but there's the rebound by Horseman. Sorry, take that back, Josh Smith. A good defense there by Ripley. Here's Rogers driving the lane, just too hard. There's Brooks. No good. Good rebound. Just couldn't get the follow-up. Hey. I'll tell you what, the Jeremiah Brooks, good rebound there. Tell you what, kid has improved a bunch. Our first game, he looked way lost out there, but now he looks like he can be contributing for the Eagles. So good for him. You can see it in the enthusiasm of the Coach Luter. They've been working on that. Stolen away by Josh Smith. Here's Kyle Hammond. Hammond takes to the hoop. Loses it, kicks it out to Rogers, to Horseman from the corner, no good. And Rogers, nice rebound. No good. And Brooks is going to get called over the back of Phelps. And Ripley's going to throw on the press here. Let's see, we didn't see this here in the first game, but obviously they've been working on it. Let's see, here's Phelps. Got to get back. Here's Barzik up to Wick. And the shot, no good. Rebound, Josh Smith. Kyle Hammond gets it to Rogers. Horseman in the corner. There you go. Here's Horseman's first bucket. And it's now 26-6, 5.5 minutes left. Just here's Eggleston. Barzik in the corner has an open look. Has a good shot there by Lee Barzik. Barzik, a junior. And there's Rogers. Horseman in the corner to Hammond, and that's knocked away. Knocked away by Justin White. Chris McCorkle back in the ball game. This time for Jeremiah Brooks. Sorry, that was Greg McCorkle who checked in first, but Chris McCorkle also checked in for Rogers. So Greg McCorkle and Chris McCorkle. I don't think Greg played in the first game we had here. And here we go. Stolen away. Barzik he gets fouled. So he was fouled by Josh Smith, the senior. You go to line and shoot 28-6. 4:41 left. Lee Barzik, junior, number 13, 5'9". It's his first free throw. Now his second shot, as he hits them both. And Chris McCorkle running the point here with Noel Rogers. Horseman. Kick it back outside to McCorkle. We're going to have 3 seconds in the lane there. As Greg McCorkle was camped in there. Here's Eimers back in for Horseman. Here's Barzik, says it's been the second team for Clymer. And that shot is missed by Justin White. Hey, save, good save there by Eggleston. Back up top to White. Eimers knocks it away from him. And Josh Smith picks it up, gets it to Chris McCorkle. McCorkle gets help from Hammond. Shot. There's Eimers for 3. No good. In and out. Wick with the rebounds. Gets it over to Justin White. There's Eggleston. Barzik over to Wick in the corner. And they're down low to Phelps. And he has got a bucket down low as Phelps has 5 points. There's McCorkle bringing it up. Here's Eimers in the corner to Hammond. No good. Missed. Rebound is by Garrett Eggleston. There's Justin White inside to Phelps. No good. And we got a foul. Looks like that'll be on Kyle Hammond. Take that back. That's going to be on Josh Smith, his second. As Phelps hits his second shot, leading scorer now with 6 points for Clymer. Well, Phelps hits that one. 7 points for him, leading scorer in this ball game. Here's Eimers running the point. Sawyer Eimers, Chris McCorkle. Up top. Not a good pass. It's going to go off. Hey, good save right there by Justin White as he saved it to one of his players from going out of bounds. There's Barzik inside. No good by Wick. And there's a pump fake by Justin White. Shot no good. Chris McCorkle with the board. Gets it up to Eimers. And yep, they want to run. There you go. No good. A little hard off the backboard. Rebound by Kyle Hammond. Chris McCorkle, shot no good. Sorry, Greg McCorkle. Greg McCorkle with the shot. There's Eggleston, no good. Rebound, Chris McCorkle. Greg McCorkle. There's Sawyer Eimers running it. Just under 2 minutes left. Up top to Kyle Hammond. There's Sawyer Eimers in the corner. Up top is McCorkle. Good drive to the lane. Shot no good. Strong rebound by Ryan Phelps.
Chris. Video.
It's all the way, Kyle Hammond. Good steal. Gets it to Jeremiah Brooks. No good. Rebound, Hammond has it taken away by Barzik. 1:20 left. 34-6 here, Clymer. Inside to Wick. Whoa. Well, sky hook action, no good. And here's Justin White. Has it knocked away by Kyle Hammond. Hammond's going to take it to the lane. No good. The rebound was by Wick. Gets it to Barzik. Up top. As they reverse it. Here we go. Here's Barzik. Barzik into Wick. Wick looking for some help. Gets it back to Barzik. There's good drive there by Justin White. And we got a travel there on Garrett Eggleston. And for the last 21.6 seconds, we're going to see the starters again for Clymer. We played a few minutes in that first half, not much in the second or in the quarter. 18 seconds left. Chris McCorkle bringing it up. Heimers inside it, taken away by Redwald. 8 seconds. Here's Cliff Bailey. 4 seconds. Bailey licked this from the free throw line. No good. And that's the half. The Clymer Pirates have a 34-6 lead here on the Ripley Eagles. As we got a full house here in Ripley, just about a full house. Good crowd here. My name's Steve Keyser here with Cable Access Channel 5, Mayville. Thank you for listening to our continuous coverage of our broadcast region here for Cable Access Channel 5, Mayville. Our next scheduled game will be Saturday in Sherman. We'll take you to Sherman versus West Valley in Sherman. Once again, we're going to take a quick break here for halftime and get you back for second half action. My name's Steve Keyser. Once again, Cable Access Channel 5 Mayville. If you'd like to make a donation to help keep bringing us these great games to you, visit us on Facebook on Cable Access Channel 5 in Mayville, and it'd be great if you could help out. Thank you. We'll be right back with the second half of action.
We can all be energy savers. It's easy. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off electronics and appliances when not in use. Make a change and we can really fly. Learn more at energy.gov/kids.